You ready,
Five,
Angelica?
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon and welcome to Dr. Khanna's Returning Youth Show, where we are returning youth and young adults back to a productive lifestyle after incarceration. Please visit and donate to our cause at returningyouth.com. That's returningyouth.com. We are live to over 30 million homes on WPAT AM 930 on your radio dial every Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. New York time. That's East Coast Standard Time. Join us streaming live at facebook.com/Khanna4 FOR youth.com. Again, that's Khanna for Youth. The same at the webpage, Khanna4youth.com. Dr. Khanna is an attorney, a child safety advocate, a servant of the underserved, and a champion of the nonprofit Voice of the Kids. Dr. Khanna has launched his post-incarceration Juvenile Justice Reform Act initiative called, in short, his Returning Youth Initiative. Dr. Khanna saw that the Reformation Act did not adequately care for ex-offenders once they've been released, and decided he would address this with his Returning Youth Initiative by providing post-incarcerated young adults with housing, training, so much more, along with the required medical and psychological assistance needed to secure a job, build their career, and greatly improve their lives. I'm Angelica Robinson, and on air with us now, my co-host, Gary Scarant. Forgive me, Gary.
You make me up all the times.
Gary Serrano. I love you, Gary.
You make me up all the times we mispronounce your name.
Right. And we'd like to welcome Dr. Khanna. We don't have Clem with us today, but we do have Rafael Alvarez, Valley Anderson, and some other folks from our team, including Sharon Miller. And today we've got Willie Sanders. So hi, everyone. And we will briefly speak with our guests after speaking with Dr. Khanna. Good afternoon, Dr. Khanna.
Good afternoon, Angelica. I really love your hair. Thank you for joining us and inviting all of us on the Zoom here. And thank you for all the audience in the radio, those who are listening. And I'm really thankful to WPAT 930 for hosting this wonderful event every Friday from 3 to 4. As usual, I would like to say everybody that have a wonderful Friday. I'm sure everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Those who are listening and will be listening to this show. And we have a house full here. We have a very important event to announce. There are a lot of changes, and one of the change which everybody should be seeing, those who are in Zoom, that our background has changed. We have a new background. We are now shifted from kids to youth. Because most of our programs are youth related, so youths are not, they don't like to be called kids. So we are focusing everything based on youth, and our returning youth show is also highlighted in, like Angelica said, in several social media networks. Some of the changes happened in past week or this week. We have some new folks, new responsibilities. We're still working out, but one of the major responsibility we have given to our Sharon Miller, we call as a Google gal, and she has embraced this Returning Youth show and Returning Youth initiative, and promoting in the media, social media, marketing, you name it, so that we can have a successful initiative. And also, I would like to thank Mr. Alvarez, who is also has taken a lead role and wants to not only focus on the business side of it, but also focus on Latinx population to make sure that everybody kind of brings in, whatever expertise needed I'm glad that today we have Willie Sanders. And Willie Sanders is our resident manager for Stroudsburg, relationship manager of our Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania operation. And today Gary kind of suggested maybe we should appoint him with a new title called County Manager for Monroe County, Pennsylvania. So welcome, Mr. Willie Sanders. And the whole reason he is here because the Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania is our pilot program. That's where the house is. We have 3 post-incarcerated, what happened?
Nothing.
Okay, post-incarcerated young adults are there. They've been housed. We have a house mama, that's the resident manager. So we are actually kind of taking a next step, next role, so that Mr. Alvarez, Mr. Scarano, and Mr. Sanders, 3 of them can take it, roll their sleeves, and make sure these 3 individuals, they get adequate restoration, because this returning youth initiative is also known as the slogan we have called Restoring Youth and Returning Dreams. So restoring lives, restoring lives. So I just can't wait that we can make this facility the pilot opportunity to make sure that it's a showcase for everybody. And also I would like to I don't want to take away all the information from Gary, who is ready to announce few other things, but I'm just going to highlight that we are also taking a model in the West Coast and implementing that in Hamilton, Montana. If you guys don't know where Hamilton is, please Google and find out where Hamilton is. And I am assuming at some point today, hopefully before the end of the show, our county manager, Miss Carrie Anderson, can join us from Montana, because she is leading that. We are preparing a house there. We are preparing an office there. We are preparing a hangout place. I don't see Sharon here. Sharon, what was the name of the hangout place we thought of giving it? We missed her.
No, she's here. You're on mute, Sharon.
I know. I'm racking my brain, trying to remember what we decided on.
I know. I forgot the name. Anyway.
The returning
Right.
youth group.
No.
If I think of it, I'll let you know, because I wrote it down.
Yeah, you asked. Yeah, you wrote it down yesterday.
Safe haven. It was something about the safe haven. Creating a safe haven for local teens.
Safe haven. Safe haven.
Our safe haven.
Yes, safe haven. Okay. So it's more like a hangout club where we are going to have the post-incarcerated individuals. They can come there, be a member there, and hang out there instead of hanging out in woods and places where we don't have to worry about their safety and the community safety. So I really want to thank my entire team who is putting this unbelievable initiative, taking it every single state and every county. And Gary, how many counties are there in the United States that we are planning to go?
Well, we're in, believe it or not, there
How
are
many counties are there in the United States?
3,142 counties. That's it.
That's it. Only 3,142 counties. And I would like to see Mr. Alvarez, Mr. Scarano, and Ms. Miller to be in every county within what? Within 1 day?
Within 2 days. Give us 2 days.
So, my dear audience, those who are listening to it, this is a program. Please tune in And please tell all of your friends and families that this initiative, Returning Youth Initiative, is a very important initiative for this country, because the post-incarcerated individuals, they need to be taken care, because we have more than 67% as of a year ago recidivism, okay? And also we have the other percentage which you don't see it, they commit suicide. That's a very sad thing. So we need to give them a space. We need to give them a chance. We need to give them everything possible so that they can become a good citizen, because they are good people. They just need a little motivation. They just need little facilities so that they can live their excellent life. They're not bad people at all. Because when they went to the jail, at the time they were juveniles. They come from different type of background. They have family hardship. They have individual hardship. The brain did not grow properly, and they make mistakes. And when they make mistakes and they go in jail, and they do rehabilitation in the jail, they repent. When they come out after 3 months or 6 months or 6 years, they need to be given the same type of facility, same type of identification like all of us do get when we are living outside of jail, because they already came out of that. So now it's time for us to join hands and help them so that we can give them the whole facility. That's why I'm very, very thankful to all of my team. They are very dedicated. They are here to give their heart for these people so that they can restore their lives. Everybody has dream, and we need to give them an opportunity to promote, to execute that dream. That's it. I'm going to shut up right now, and I'm going to have Gary pick up the next slot and give them the updates in what's going on in the initiative right now.
Thank you, Dr. Khanna. Yeah, I have a couple of things I'd like to share. First, I'm so happy I don't have to put my 4 fingers up. For the past 8 months, I've been saying joining us and then giving the 4 fingers. But now it's join us on Facebook.com at Khanna for Youth, FOR, Khanna for Youth. We are live there now. We are in the process of branding different things. What I'd like to do is just review some of the things we've done recently in the past. And then then Dr. Khanna is going to hand it over to Sharon, who's going to review for us things that are being changed as we speak. So first of all, I just want to talk about some of the changes that we've been able to make, some of the updates. And I want to start with Mr. Alvarez. We had a press release going on March 12th. Thank you, Raphael. He's going to be heading up the Latinx community. And I think I've been corrected. The X is capitalized, right, Raphael? Okay, I guess he's on mute. Anyway, he's going to be heading up the Latinx and also new business opportunities. So thank you very much, Raphael. Also, we have for DuPage and Cook counties. And by the way, Chicago is in Cook County, so it's a key area. We have the lovely Priya Sani. She's the county manager there. We announced that on the 23rd of March. So thank you very much. Another county manager. In Rockland County, where we and Clem and I and Dr. Khanna, we have the lawyer, Tom Sasan, who is the county manager there. His office is available to us. We appreciate it. And he's unable to join today, but we're very happy to have an extra lawyer with us, helping us in our initiative, in addition to Dr. Khanna. Also, we have Dr. Khanna. I'm going to ask you to pronounce his name. A friend of yours from Burlington County, New Jersey.
Suryanarayan Gajapati.
That's exactly what I would have guessed. Thank you. But in all honesty, thank you for his volunteering to be a county manager. New Jersey is a key place for us. So we're excited about him in New Jersey. Next, we have Maine. hey, the farthest north of the continental states, we have William Rowland, County Manager for Androscoggin County, Maine. I say that 3 times fast. So we have Maine covered. Wow, there's somebody we all know and love. Although her hair looks a little bit different, I like the new hairdo, to be honest with you. Angelica Robinson. Thank you, Angelica. She is in Los Angeles County, California. She's a volunteer there as our county manager. She's also the co-host here on the radio show. And I know I talk too much, but really we're going to give it to you as much as we can, Angelica. So thank you for what you do. And we also have ABM Adamas, who's running for office as we speak. And we're in his county, so we're excited about Delaware County, Pennsylvania. I just wonder if there's a Pennsylvania county in Delaware. I'm not sure. But anyway, we're excited about him and joining us. And of course, Valerie, there's your wonderful mother. She's helping us out just as you are. And she has 2 counties, Ravelli, which sounds like ravioli, and Minnesulo counties in Montana. Thank you very much. And I hope she can join us later. Your mom, you want to say anything? You want to add anything about that, Valerie?
I'm not sure if she will actually be able to partake in this one, but I'll try to get her on the next one. But she's just as excited as I am to be participating, and we can't wait to see what Hamilton can bring to this initiative. So thank you for having us on.
Thank you, Valerie. Please thank your mom also. And here's someone you know and love also, Valerie. Chaim is your brother, and he is manager. You pronounce it for me, Katunet County in Idaho. Say again.
His name is Jaime, and he's managing Kootenai County.
Kootenai County, Jaime. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we have, I think this was just last week. So this is Texas, and this is Harris County in Texas. Okay, so we got some
Where Houston is.
He's also an attorney?
Where Houston.
Oh, where Houston is. Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear. Houston is one of the largest ports in the Gulf of Mexico. So it's a very big place. It's a very important, but Texas is the largest state in the 50 states if you don't count Alaska. So it's the largest state if you don't count Alaska. So we're happy about that. And also, we were trying to have Kevin Allen join us today. He has some announcements. We're thinking about it, but I'm going to leave those announcements to the future. So with that as a background, I'm going to turn it back to
Kevin is from Connecticut. You didn't say that.
Thank you, from Connecticut. Thank you. He's from Connecticut, and he is the county manager there. And with that, I'd like to turn it back over to Angelica. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks, Gary. That was a lot. I mean, we've got county managers all over the continental U.S. That's so exciting.
10.
Woo! All right. So, you know, we got only 40 more to go. That's okay. That's okay. We're getting there. And Puerto Rico. We need someone in Puerto Rico. So I guess 41. We got 41 more to go. We're almost there. We're almost there. That's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah. Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you for throwing it over to me. I think we should bring in Raphael. Raphael, are you here and you with us? You want to give us some updates?
Yeah, definitely. I am here, and I'm very happy and excited to be here. Thank you, Dr. Khanna, for allowing me and giving me the opportunity to be part of this great initiative. I have been very busy the last few days, mostly on the phone, calling a lot of my contacts, a lot of friends, and Dr. Khanna, I really should announce that there are a significant number of Latinx that really want to be part of, want to join, and want to volunteer to be able to help and assist on this cause. I already have some contacts in North Carolina, in Georgia, in Florida. I have some other contacts in other states, including the New York metropolitan area. I know that there are so many people already in the area, but I guess the more the better. And I'm very excited to see that everybody is taking this initiative and open their arm and say, hey, I want to be part of that. That is a good cause. I really want to participate. And in case of anyone is listening in Espanol, in Spanish, I just want to say a few words. Am I allowed to say at least a couple of words in Espanol?
Please.
So, a todas aquellas personas que nos están escuchando y realmente quieren ser parte de esta gran causa, lo invitamos a que se unan a nosotros, la causa que ha creado el programa, la iniciativa que ha creado el doctor Khanna para ayudar a los jóvenes que están saliendo de la cárcel. I just say that anyone that is listening and speaks Spanish, I mean, just wanted to invite him to be part of this great initiative that was created by Dr. Khanna to help young people that as soon as they get out of jail, so we can help them to adjust to society. So in terms of the Latinx community, Dr. Khanna and the team, I just want to say that I'm gonna bring as many people as possible that be able to be part or be responsible to represent the initiative in many different counties or many different states. I know that we started with at least one in each state, but I have a very vast list of thousands and thousands of people. So I don't know how many calls I'll be able to do in a daily basis, but I'm gonna try to find being very, in a way, selective, making sure that we have the right people that number one, have the time, have the resources, and I can really be able to deliver what we are gonna be asking for them to do in each of these community. At the same time, I mean, I've been knocking doors at business prospects through the initiative that we have to be able to build and create a business opportunity to a lot of these in all of these areas. And I'm very, very excited and happy to see that we have quite a few brands that want to come on board and want to be able to establish presence in some of these areas, the state, cities, and counties, so they be able to embrace these young people as soon as they get out of jail. So I'll be making some announcement in future calls about the different brands and how we're gonna roll out this business initiative to be able to provide jobs and training, and hoping that in the future these young people be able to become business owners.
Raphael, just as you do this, please, if you have a bilingual friend, we'd love to have them as a county manager. We'd love to have a Latinx county manager in any one of the counties we have. So as you talk to them, please let them know that that's another opportunity. Angelica?
Yeah, Gary, thank you so much for that update, Raphael. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for sharing as well. Let's, Dr. Khanna, do you have more updates for us? We would love to hear from you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Angelica, for giving the microphone back to me. And Raphael, thank you for that Spanish message. I did understand everything because I do understand Spanish. I don't speak it, but I used to speak when I was in school for 5 years, and then I lost touch. Maybe you can teach me Spanish again, but I did understand everything. But thank you again. Thank you very much for representing the Latinx community. It is a huge community in United States, and I would like to make sure that they are well taken care of. And on top of it, today is a special day. Today is a special day. I want to make sure that we all, tune in properly, and the subscribers of the radio show WPAT 9:30 a.m. Those who are listening, please tune in. Right now, we are going to make a special announcement, which is going to kind of take almost rest of the half of the show, because that is the whole purpose of this particular Friday, and bringing all this wonderful team players here. And that's the reason why also we have our director of marketing, Sharon Miller. Well, Sharon Miller, she is kind of going to announce something which all of us are exciting to wait and hear what she has to do. And then after, Sharon, when you announce it, make sure you kind of open the floor, because we all are going to participate in that announcement, and we are going to tell the radio subscribers, those who are listening. I know they're not hearing us, they're not viewing us, but they're definitely listening to us, and I would like them have an opportunity to hear everybody's participation once you make the announcement. So, Sharon Miller.
Hello. So thank you for having me. And I'm going to just share my screen. So if that's okay with everybody.
Please.
So welcome to returningyouth.com. There'll be more additional data that's going to be added over time. So, basically, here's where we are. So, donate today. So, our big initiative is launching. It'll be on all the social media sites before the day is out, and it's called Returning Dreams. So, Returning Dreams is our fundraiser. We're asking individuals to donate. Sorry, I just saw that I don't have a capital A there. We're asking individuals to donate $1 and spread the word to 10 of their friends. The goal is to get at least 1 million people following and supporting returning youth across the country. And so they can eventually, we'll have the donate button on the footer of every page. So it's just not there right now. And they can go back to the home page. And so as they go through the home page, this just kind of talks about like where people are, just visually giving you an idea of where they are and where we want to get them to the point that they're working and independent. So our new mission that we all worked so hard on over the last couple weeks, and a lot of it is there's some sizing issues and stuff. I realize that, and that's stuff that we're working on in the background right now. But and then just here's basically what Dr. Khanna's thoughts are and why he got involved in the initiative. Kind of where the issues are that we see across the country right now, and then why are we how we're making a difference. And I think that's a really big thing to point out, the fact that we're addressing everything that's out there, the housing needs, the education, learning life skills, community engagement and volunteering, bringing in mentors, and hopefully eventually the youth here will be their own mentors, bringing in medical, giving them what they need in the medical and psychological aspect of things, as well as then assisting them in that job placement. The one thing we don't really have on here that we're still going to add, and I need to talk to Dr. Khanna just a little bit more, but I think the thing is important for people to understand that this is the goal of this program is to be a 2-year program. So it's a goal of not being, just a, program that shows people, this little snippet and then they leave. It's it's getting them the opportunity to see that we're going to follow them through for a long period of time. So, part of the donation process, when somebody clicks on the donation button and they get to the point of wanting to make a donation, they can add the dollar amount that they want, and it can also be made into a monthly donation. So our goal, through the initiative and through the marketing of the Returning Dreams fundraiser, is going to be encouraging people to not just give the one-time donation, but to give, a donation that they just set up to give monthly, kind of fix it and forget it, by one click of a button. So, we're really hoping that that's something that people will do. And if they can't give, within the registration process, they'll have the ability to click and say, I want to volunteer. For individuals who have been there, done it, whether this is a family or them directly, there's also a button on the registration form that'll give them the opportunity to share their story so that, we can help other people understand they're not alone. And with that, it'll also help us to, grow what we're doing as well. So again, there's just a few little things that I know we have to fix at this point, but the biggest thing is that we're getting the information out there. We have the button out there to allow people to donate and to click to make it a reoccurring button.
Thank you very much, Sharon. I think this is the wonderful announcement, and I know it takes, like I always say, it takes a village to raise a child. So same thing here. It takes all of you to kind of do this initiative successful. And for that, today officially we did launch, or we just Sharon Miller made this announcement. It's called Returning Dream Fundraiser Campaign. Returning Dream Fundraiser Campaign, and she already gave you the link. It is returningyouth.com, and let's start this donation from this group itself. Those who are on the phone here and those who are on the Zoom, please, let's start the campaign right here, because we have a goal to go to all the 50 states and all the 3,142 counties. So that means it takes a lot of time, a lot of manpower, a lot of funding. So let us move, let us start here. And the fund which we are going to raise in this fund, Returning Dream Fundraising Campaign, will, very first thing is going to go to re-establish and make the model, the very first model in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, successful with the leadership of both Gary Scarano and Rafael Alvarez, so that this is going. This individuals, they're going to get all types of benefit. We are opening up a business there so that they can work there. So we are creating jobs. So this initial fundraise will kind of take care of all the young adults. Every dollar counts. So that's why when Sharon Miller came on board, she said, you know what? I want to take this as my main initiative, main program, main platform. Let me put this Returning Dream fundraiser campaign. And she is very confident that we can raise $1 million with the help of all of you. So these listeners, the viewers, the audience in radio, those who are listening, and in the social media, those who are listening, please contribute to this good cause. And by saying that, I'm going to open up the floor for everybody to, those who are willing to chip in today, right now, on the phone, on the social media, please do it, because we are going to, list your names, and we are going to make sure that this particular donation today, whatever is coming, their names will be listed. I'm going to make this announcement right now. Their names, every donor's name will be listed in the first house, that is Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania's reception area. Every single dollar, doesn't matter whether you give $1, you give $1 million, doesn't matter. But we need $1 at least minimum contribute so that you have a say to this particular initiative, because we need to save all these post-incarcerated individuals. I want post-incarcerated individuals, those who are listening, or their parents or friends, those who are listening to this, all these million people are behind them so that they can be successful. That's the whole idea of this. So by saying that, I will be the first one to take a $10 out of my pocket and put it for this particular today's fund, Returning Dream fundraiser campaign. I'm the first. Make Sharon Miller list me as the first donor here, and then you are the press is open now. Please chime in.
I don't know if you can see it. That's a $10 bill. It's invisible,
No,
so
I can't say. They can see. So Gary, you are giving $10.
I'm giving $10. It's invisible. You'll never see it, Sharon.
I just wanted, Dr. Khanna, I just wanted to add, if you don't mind, I just wanted to add for the listeners that this is a legitimate non-for-profit organization that you guys are contributing. It is a 501c3 no-for-profit organization established, and those of you that understand, any donation or contribution that you made to any legitimate non-for-profit, you are allowed to claim that as a donation when you file your tax return. So we can provide you, I guess, a receipt, so you can also have it as a backup, whatever donation you can also claim. And Sharon, can you just walk us through how can people donate on the website? Is a website that they have to log in, or how is it that people can legally go and donate, and what is the platform behind, so people also get an idea that there is a legitimate a financial institution that people know how when they donate, is that PayPal? Is that, how's that
Yeah.
run?
As of right now, it is PayPal. We're actually investing in a donation software that does many things. We're probably a few days away from changing out of PayPal to an actual global nonprofit related software that raises about $100 billion a year, gets ran through them. So at the moment, yes, it is running through PayPal. Probably by the middle of next week, it'll be ran through a company that's what they do is help to run donations through. So we've looked a lot into that to make the decision that we have. We're very happy with the decision, but for right now, because we're still waiting on some of the other documentation, because we have to send them all of our nonprofit information, then to get that piece of it set up. So
Sharon, you just need to go to returningyouth.com. It's on your screen here. Returningyouth.com.
And
Right on the home screen is the donate button. Just
yeah,
click
so
on
we'll
that.
be putting that up on all the social media sites, pinning this piece of, you know, the donation piece to the top post, like in Facebook and things like that. So that is very easy for people to get to. The link will get them right to where they need to be. Like I said, we'll have a post up on all the social media sites before the day is out today. And over the next week, you're going to, you know, week and upcoming months, you'll see lots and lots of posts going up throughout all the social media pages. And then next week also, Dr. Khanna, you know, drsurgeatkhanna.com will be rebranded to Khanna for Youth, and that will be up this coming week as well. So we're going to wait and launch that after we have everything set up with the new software, but we needed to get this out so that we can start having people get involved and join the excitement. So, you know, and even if it is a situation where you find us on Facebook and you click on the button and you're not able to donate today, we understand that not everybody can give, but the way you can give is make sure you share our cause with 10 or more of your friends, because sharing our cause is how we get the word out on a national level. And it's really super important that people help in that respect, because we are going to be eventually in all 50 states and touching, you know, every county across the country, and being there as your advocate for post-incarcerated, you know, youth and young adults. And you know, we love for you to be a part. So whether it's sharing your story, volunteering, donating, or all of the above, we'd love to have you.
Thank you very much, Sharon, and thank you, Mr. Alvarez, for pointing out that you know, every donation is tax exempt. You know, and that's why I have a team. If I forget something, you guys are reminding me. And yes, everybody, whoever is donating, is going to be tax exempt. They'll be getting a tax exempt receipt, and they can claim tax in 2022. And absolutely. And as I said, here is Miss Kerry Anderson from Montana, the county manager is here. So she's, you know, so I really, again, I'm opening up this floor right now. Within the next 20 minutes, we have 20 minutes. If anybody donates today in this 20 minutes, their names will be displayed in the Stroudsburg house, which we already have a house. It's a house. It's already existing. It has walls, doors, roof. You know, everything is there, and we have 3 individuals already. We have already selected. They have the contracts. You know, and we have our newly appointed county manager from Monroe County, Mr. Willie Sanders is here. So, but again, I'm opening up this floor for having at least the internal teams, those who are on the show, and also those who are listening. Please chime in, call in for this purpose of raising this $1 million minimum for this returning dream fundraising event.
Yeah, well, I'll be donating my money as well for the cause for you all.
Thank you.
Join you in the
Put your name in the
initiative.
list.
Yes, go ahead, Angelica, you were going to introduce.
No, I'm not introducing it. She's going to. Is there any Willie? You have something to say?
Oh, well, I'm just glad to be here and glad to be a part of such a massive initiative that is taking place throughout the country. I'm proud to be one of the ones who have we've already got in the house, and we have the 3 young men that are there participating with us. It's just exciting to work with these young people, these young men. You know, a lot of people label them as animals and, you know, bad tempers and things like that. But these gentlemen that I'm working with, they're just happy and they're excited, and just to show somebody to say that, listen, we believe in you. We know that you can make it. So they're doing their jobs. They're working on how to get the CDL license. We have some that's working on getting a real estate license, and it's just it's great to be able to work with the young people and make a difference in their lives. So this initiative is a very, very important one to me. It's very close to my heart. And
Donate your thing.
and yes, the donation. Well, I have Greg Hall has donated $20. I have Pastor Staten, Pastor Elder Casper Staten,
Sharon Miller, write down the names.
that have donated $10.
What's the name again?
Stanton, Pastor Stanton, Greg,
Yeah. Staten,
Greg Staton.
Casper
How would
Staten,
you?
Elder Casper Staten, and you also have Greg Hall has donated $20.
Greg Hall,
And you have myself, I've donated $10. And
Dr. Khanna.
yes.
We already did. I already said.
And so we have quite a few others that are definitely looking to donate. So again, I just thank you for the opportunity to be able to serve, especially in the in this initiative, because it's so needed. And we thank Dr. Khanna for his the wherewithal, for his mind to be able to see where the shortage is, what's happening in the inner cities, and to take it on, because it's a huge thing to take on. And we're just asking that everybody that hears and sees what's going on, that they also become a part of it and join and see what they can do to help also.
No, thank you very much, Mr. Sanders. I really welcome on board to you. And anybody else?
Yeah, so thank you, Sharon, for completing that website. It looks so good. And it was actually super easy to go on and donate. I did it while we were talking. Didn't take me all of 30 seconds. So you did a really good job setting it up.
So Mr. Alvarez and Sharon Miller, you guys did the good job. Means you are the accounting brain, and Ms. Miller did the thing. So it is working. So your question which you asked, can you click in? Well, Valley Anderson did it. So Montana contributed. That's good.
Well, check the chat. Check the chat. I already uploaded the picture, so I already donated $100. So
Wow.
that's very seamless.
Good job. Alvarez
Took
from
only two.
Latinx joined and donated $100. That's great.
It only took 2 seconds to do. Very great job, Sharon. I mean, the way you guys did this. Oh, okay. Wow, that was quick. The way you guys did this, very easy to do. Great job. I mean, the flow is easy. It is a platform that everybody who doesn't know PayPal, I mean, you either use a PayPal account if you have one, or you can just use your debit or credit card to be able to donate. It's not that complicated. And by the way, Sharon, I give you a lot of credit. I like the logo that you designed with a returning fundraising campaign logo that you designed. It's really cool. So I mean, I'm inviting everyone else that is listening to us. So just log in, easy, returningyouth.com, and then click on donation and use any way or form of credit card that you can use to place a donation. So that was cool.
Yeah, thank you. And I have a whole team of people, so it's not just me.
I know, but so you and your team, guys doing a great job. It was well done, well put together.
Very well done, Sharon. And Sharon is a very old friend of mine. We know since 1800s. Okay, even though we all don't look that old, but we are from 1800s.
You're not supposed to give our secret away.
Well, if people wants to join this Returning Youth initiative, then only we can give them the secret. Because Raphael himself, he's from what, 1700? We have Raphael, we have Gary. They all are from 1700s, but they don't look like. So I'm really glad. The audience, those who are listening to me, please take this to the next state. Please support both Latinx community, African American communities, all the communities, white, everybody.
Dr. Khanna, I wanted to also to put an emphasis on the fact that I know that maybe we put too much emphasis on money, donate. But as we grow and the initiative continue growing and we are opening up all of these chapters, all of these places in all of this county, there are a lot of many other ways that you guys can contribute. There will be local events. There will be local, many different ways that you will be able to donate time and donate in many other way effort. Like I believe Sharon, somebody says, by you just promoting the initiative to your friends, to your family, to people. I mean, who doesn't know any person that has been incarcerated? We know the system. We know how that works. So it's just a matter of just promoting it and telling your friends in one way or another. That's another way or form to contribute. It doesn't have to be just money. So you don't think that we are just about the money. But this is a great cause, and any way that you can support the efforts of this initiative, it will be deeply, deeply appreciated.
Raphael, thank you so much for saying that, because that is really what it is about. It's about getting folks involved and getting folks to know about what the initiative is. So thank you so much. Definitely, it's not just about monetary contributions, but also, the county managers, those are volunteer positions, and we are looking for folks all across the US. And so there are multiple ways that you are able to donate if you are listening to the show and if you want to get involved. And speaking of folks that are getting involved, I want to throw it back over to Valley Anderson, because you have a person next to you that I did not introduce, and they've been sitting there next to you for like the last, I don't even know how long. But Valley, who is there with you? Can you please tell us?
Yeah, so this is the county manager of Missoula and River Valley. It's my mom, Carrie Anderson. I'll let her take it away now. Tell a little bit of what we're doing over here.
So we are in the process. We should have a grand opening with a ribbon cutting on next week for our office in Hamilton. And we're just talking to everybody that we know. Everybody has been very receptive so far that we've talked to in River Valley County and Missoula County as well. So we have a lot going on.
Yeah.
That is wonderful, wonderful. And how has reception been? Are people excited about getting involved, or what has the reception been in that county?
I think almost everybody that I've talked to is telling me, what can I do to help? I'm definitely interested in helping. Everybody's saying what a great idea it is, from, just my friends to bail bondsmen to anybody that I talk to, which is everybody. So I talk a lot.
Yeah, it's Angelica, the Hamilton is not a big town. It's a very small community, but it's a very cozy community under the valley, and it's wonderful. But the people, especially the young adults, they don't have any engagement. They don't have any source of entertainment. They used to have and again, I'm sorry, I'm bringing this up, Miss Carrie Anderson. They used to have a nice movie theater, and the movie theater is gone. It's been sold to some Hollywood studio. Okay, so now they don't have a movie theater, and they have, the kids don't have any other place to go but go behind the woods or go under the valley and start having their wonderful drugs and wonderful things. So that and that's one of the main reasons why this initiative wants to have a safe haven. That's the word I was looking for. We're going to call as a safe haven place where they can come, they can be a member, just like Starbucks. They can be a member, and they can they can come and hang out there. They'll have games. They'll have different kind of things so that they can utilize their time. The training, there will be training things. If they want to get any types of training done, we'll facilitate that there. But again, they have to be a member of it. And some people might have a question. Well, they have no money. How they can be a member? Well, it's like go back to school, college days, work study program. So in order for you to be a member, you can work. You can be a volunteer of this initiative, work for certain hours. You earn your membership, and you can be there. So you have to earn for your engagement, and that's what we are going to do it, and that's what people are getting excited when Ms. Kelly Anderson is going around and talking about it in these 2 counties. But we are focusing on Hamilton right now. It's a wonderful population. Angelica, you are not that far. You are in Los Angeles. You're not that far from Montana. You can just walk there.
Only a 14-hour drive. It's good.
It's only 14 hours drive. That's so, but you can but again, just like how Mr. Alvarez brought it up, and you guys, it is not about money. That's for sure. We are not about money. It's all about your hardworking participation for this initiative, because we cannot do anything without all of you, those who are listening and those who are going to listen in the future. It's a community. Like I said, it takes entire village to raise a child. Similarly, it takes the whole United States, all the community, to kind of give a perspective, a better perspective to these young adults, those who come out of incarceration. And this will also help the community. It will help the local people, because then they don't have to worry about somebody killing somebody, somebody robbing somebody. You don't have to worry about it, because now all these post-incarcerated individuals, they have a hope. That's why I love the slogan we have: restoring lives and returning dreams. Everybody has a dream. Every individual, when they're born, they have a dream. So what is the dream? We are helping them to make. We're a facilitator. We are not going to give them the dream. They dream something. They want to achieve it. So we are the facilitator. We are facilitating them to have a successful dream. So that's, and thank you again. Thank you, all of you. And I really enjoyed this show today. And again, it's a big day. And please take this. I don't know how long we are going to have this with Sharon Miller. You're taking this Returning Dream fundraising campaign. Do you have an end date for it so that people can chime in?
Our push is going to be over the next 60 days, but the campaign's going to run around it's going to run all year long. We actually were awarded, thanks to Gary, a National Day of Giving, which is October 26th. So, really, really big.
Wow.
Thanks, Gary. What an amazing accomplishment to get a day of giving for our event. So, will be a national day on October 26th. So my thought is that, we're going to push it out over the next 60 days. And then every year, obviously on our national day, will be our really big push to get more people involved in giving on a monthly basis, and, just continuing to grow the cause, the initiative, and the awareness of it.
Well, the National Day, just so everybody knows, it was chosen because that's the day that Martin Luther King got out of jail and made one of his famous quotes. So I figured, because we're very much targeting the minority and the African-American community, that would be the perfect day. So it's going to be the National Day of Giving for the Returning Youth Initiative.
Wow, excellent. This is a big achievement, Gary. I really congratulate you for doing this. And if people, those who are listening to this radio show, Gary is the founding member of this Friday Returning Youth radio show. And so he is the one who started, okay, and this initiative, he came and said, can we make a national day? Well, sure, go ahead. What it takes to become a national day. It took him a few months, but now we have it. So thank you very much for Gary for doing that.
Thank you.
That is so huge. Thank you so
huge.
much. That is amazing, Gary. Great job.
It's a big, huge achievement. So, Angelica, your floor.
Oh, no, I was just saying thank you, Gary. Gary is amazing.
Yes.
Well, before we wrap it up, I just want to say that I'm looking forward, and one day, Dr. Khanna, is gonna come a day in which we all are gonna be there when one of our incarcerated person will be doing a ribbon cutting ceremony, opening up their first business, being a business owner achieving the dream that you've been talking about so passionate. That would be something. I mean, every time I stop, I had a chance to think about it. I picture it. I imagine that moment, and believe me, it's gonna come.
It is going to come, Raphael. It's coming. It's coming. You know the speed I go with. So it is coming very soon. Okay. So and everybody every individual, those who are in this show today, they are quite bit of speedy people. They know if they want to do something, they do it. They just don't talk. So I'm really thankful to Gary. I'm thankful to Sharon. Thankful to Mr. Alvarez, Mr. Sanders, and both Andersons, Valley and Kerry. And also last but not the least, thank you very much for Angelica for hosting this show. And again, speed, you're talking about speed. Angelica was brought in by Gary in a day as a guest, and the next day Gary said, you are the host. That's it. Okay? That's the speed we go with. And so just your dream is to see one of the post-incarcerated individual having their own business and having the cutting the ceremony. You will get it. You will have it very soon. And God bless, because that's what we need. We need the blessings of Jesus and blessing of the Almighty here, because we are doing a good cause. All of you are doing wonderful. I cannot do all this thing by myself. You are my team. You are my entourage. We're going to make it happen in 50 states, in 60 days. We are coming, close to, we are half of the month, and we already have 10 states. 11 counties, 10 states. So actually it is 12 counties actually. 12 counties and 10 states.
Can you please add North Carolina already there? Already have a person secured.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah. Well, excellent. So we excellent. And also we are also finalizing one in Indiana very soon next week. So we'll be having, we're coming. We are marching. We are marching. And last but not the least, if people don't know here, Gary is a runner. He ran with the torch of the Olympics in 1984. Okay, so he is marching. I'm putting him on the march. He's marching from one state to another state, and he's going to cover all the 50 states very soon. So don't worry about it. So we have Olympians here, and also Mr. Alvarez. He is a swimmer. Okay, so come on, Mr. Alvarez, don't challenge anybody here that they cannot cope up. You guys are runner and swimmer. We can do it. So I'm glad that all of you are here, and we'll do it. And at some point we'll see that the president of the United States, the newly elected president, Mr. Biden, will look at this initiative and say, who is behind this? Well, everybody will be coming and saying, these are all the people here. We made it happen. I want all the 50 county managers to be standing in front of Joe Biden and saying that we all are together with this initiative. Let's make it. Let's rock it. I'm waiting for that day when, Mr. Alvarez, you will be happy to tell the president that we have this incarcerated people, okay, those who have been successful. That's the day I'm waiting for. It's not that late yet. It will be done with all of your help. Again, audience, those who are listening, I really want you guys to tune in to returningyouth.com and make a donation, make a contribution, or give your name so that we can get in touch with you in order to, your participation for that particular county or for that region, because you definitely live in a county. So you can represent this county, you can take this vote to all of your friends and families. And thank you very much. Gary.
Thank you, Dr. Khanna, and thank you everyone for tuning in today. Please join us next Friday, every Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time and 12 p.m. Pacific. What was that, Sharon?
We added a donation banner to the top of the website, so if you guys refresh your page, that way it's always up no matter what page that anybody is on. On the website, there's a donation banner.
Wonderful. Thank you. And that's returningyouth.com. Again, that's returningyouth.com. Please donate today. And thank you so much. We appreciate all your help. And thank you all for tuning in. See you next week.